hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group E Round 2 match between Diomed and his Necromantic and Kopecz and his Orcs. And that was a very interesting thing there. Kopecz won the toss and had a big old think whether to kick or receive because it is in the rain. Normally I would say always receive, but, and if in doubt, receive. But with it being raining, and no sure hands on the Necro, having to roll 4+ pickups can really mess them up and really give you a good chance on defense. So yeah, Diomed the Necromantic, his team is third try because he got the final of the Season 2 finals and the final of last year's World Championship. Lost them both. And then he won Super League 3 times in a row last year. Pretty unbelievable. Before that, of course, he did lose in the final to Jimmy Fantastic. But he's pretty good. Pretty good is Diomed. Kopecz, don't really know him, I'll be honest with you. But I don't know if he's Kopecz, right? Kopecz is in chat. I don't know if Kopecz is Kopecz. But he's got a direct ticket. There you go, you can see. And actually both the playing coaches won. Padawan and Clay Infinity both won in the first round. So if one of these guys loses, they're out. If they draw, they're not in a good spot. So this is an absolutely critical situation now for, maybe the pre-tournament favourite, Diomed. I can tell you that Diomed qualified through Winter Super League and then won the other two anyway. And Kopecz is French and qualified through the official playoffs Season 8. There we go, different lad, French lad, Kale on you. The build is a bit wacky, isn't it? The thing is, I think, I'm not too surprised Kopecz lost, without being rude. He's got 3 goblins, has to field a goblin. He's got some guard, he's got a tackle, he's got a mighty blow, he's got an on-the-ball thrower. So it's a bit of a not normal build, right? No Apo. It's definitely an off-meta build for Orcs. And generally, off-meta builds, aren't as good. So anyway, nice customizations, honestly, Kopecz. This is lovely customizations, green and black, and Diomed is blue and blue, blue and bluer. But very interesting matchup, like basically a must-win game for Diomed. On the ball, honestly, is quite good for an Orc thrower. I think I took it in my Euro Bowl Orc roster. Honestly, I genuinely believe I took on the ball on my thrower on my Euro Bowl roster. But that's because, guard was limited and block was limited. So after you take 4 guard and a mighty blow, you're running out of skills to take then. Yeah, 3 skillless big uns. It's a very odd rooster. Twitch tells you a loyal viewer. Well, thank you very much. Eyes on. Yeah, on the ball. Honestly, it's I wouldn't say OP, but with a movement 5, ball carrier, it really helps a lot, doesn't it? It really does help. It makes your 2 and 3 turns. It greatly improves your 2 and 3 turns. And it just makes your normal drive smoother. So honestly, I really do think on the ball is completely fine for an Orc thrower. Because they're so bad. They're so bad. Yeah, I really wanted to take a Zon thrower. For Super League, the points didn't work out. The points worked out that you could get 2 throwers or a reroll. And I took a reroll. And K-Frog agreed. But Arzawain took 2 throwers, right? And Arzawain got the final, and I got the final semi-final. So both work. I don't think it's worth giving up a reroll to get 2 throwers, but for this, it works out that you get the thrower, so it works out actually really nicely. Yeah, I don't think it's a good trade, but Arzawain did. So that means that this package where they go down to 11-10 doesn't really mean much, does it? Because you can just have that build minus 1 thrower. There's no difference between 1 thrower and 2 throwers, really. That's the big thing. There's not that much difference between 1 thrower and 2 thrower. That was a lot of words to say that, but I got there in the end. I was going to say a blockless blitz, a clawless blitz. Yes, yeah, buddy system engaged. Everything was next to everything, but Diomed just gets lucky and removes a big un with a clawless blitz. So there you go. Better lucky than good. Of course, Diomed is good. That was just a jokey thing. I don't know what SFA means. But yeah, I don't think there's much difference between one throw and two throws. So sweet FA, right? Tanks. So strong commitment from the fleshies here. That's almost tempting to try and make a big push, right? Because you can leave them based off one-on-one. Isn't that bad, honestly? Like they're hard to get past the fleshies. Yes, Valley, yeah. I don't think. Well, Kopecz would begrudge him it, but I don't think many people would. I can't remember how Kopecz played honestly in his game. But he did lose to Necro, didn't he? He lost to Padawan's Necro, and he's got another Necro here, so he's probably sick of the sight of them already. Oh, leaves the ball completely exposed with this blitz. Quad Skulls would have lost the game. And you know, the thing that Art always says is the people who do this, it's not only quads they leave it exposed to, and that's right, isn't it? You just want a good habit of never exposing the ball like this. Hello, Lady Lafay. So I guess the ball's gonna. You can protect the ball with guard, right? He doesn't need to worry about the zombies hitting the ball. You can use guard to defend it from those. But instead, he chooses to go up the sideline. Chunts column. I don't think there's a realistic way to do anything about that, though. Puts in the reroll, the extra reroll he got. Did he get an extra reroll on the kickoff? I thought he did. He couldn't have started with 4 rerolls, could he, surely? So yeah, he gets away from these fleshies, but obviously now the fleshies can just reposition, so. Oh, Meng. Ruby BL. Glorious Diomedes. Is it Diomedes? He's Diomed, isn't he? But is it Diomedes? Anyway, bring us all victory. Well, he lost his first game, didn't he? So the pressure is really on Diomed now. Really on Diomed. He has to win this game. Well, he doesn't. He has to not lose. If he loses, he's almost certainly out, isn't he? There's a tiny chance, but if he loses, it's really bad. He can probably draw and stay in the hunt, but the pressure is on. Big pressure. We're going to see a wolf blitz here, surely. Surely going to see the wolf blitz with a flesh golem there. The flesh golem bounce. Does get him down. Breaks his AV. Gets a stun. Kopecz lost as well, the Uzzle. Yeah, they both lost. Both the direct tickets lost in this group. And Padawan and Clay Infinity were the playing coaches that both won. So they're both fighting for their tournament lives here. To be fair. That was a little bit of a mistake by Diomed, by the way, right? He should have obviously stood up his zombie first before doing that blitz. A bit weird. And he should have moved this Wraith as well before the blockless block. Did he want to rush with it? Could have just moved it, couldn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He could have just moved it to here. Oh, he's moving it in here. Oh, okay, he is rushing it. He's rushing it in the back there. Interesting. Interesting. I like just getting in front of the ball here. But Diomed is one of the players that when he does something that it isn't what I would have done, it makes me stop and think, maybe I did the wrong thing. Whereas mostly, I think the person who didn't do what I would have done has done the wrong thing. So that is interesting, isn't it? He puts the guards next to each other and making this hard to deal with, but it means he does leave this open, doesn't it, to go through. Which, you know, look, if the Orcs score early, chances are Diomed equalises and then wins 2-1. So he's not too concerned, I guess, but he does get the full pow. And the stun. No, definitely not worth it. Definitely not. I mean, it's really hard to serve the zombie as well, isn't it? Because he'd need an extra 2 assists in to make the first hit. So it wasn't very realistic. Or like blitz with a bigger and still need another assist. Oh no, he could have hit with this one, couldn't he? Just needed 1 more assist. Errata. See, but I would have had my Wraith here, right? Which would have kind of stopped this a bit, but then might have got the fleshy knocked over here, and then he's made him dodge instead, and the dodge has given him a Kaz. So that Wraith rush has given Diomed a Kaz, and there's no Apo for Kopecz. So there you go. That is brutal, isn't it? And now he can just get around in front and either stop him or delay him, and this is looking pretty good for Diomed already, isn't it? And on that bombshell, I'm going to get a cup of tea, like I should have done a while ago, but I've been, running constantly now for 2.5 hours without a break, so I'd quite like a little break. So I'm going to get a cup of tea, and yeah, let's carry on. You can watch this. Diomed's turn here. Should be pretty good. Oh, he went in early. Okay. Right. Well, interesting. Interesting, isn't it? He's got loads of goblins on the pitch. You'd fancy Diomed to get this 5-turn drive done. Sure, I missed it because I feel like Diomed would have wanted to defend it and then get the turnover and be 1-0 up. Picking up in the rain. It's a good, yeah. Nice place from Kopecz, getting a bit hammered by the dice. No, I mean like, what I mean is, Diomed, like of course Kopecz was going to score, like if he could, right? So like I wonder if there was more Diomed could have done to stop him going in. A 1D blitz followed by a 3-2-2. Well, I think that's a good choice. He is getting a bit hammered by the dice, isn't he? Yeah, he's taken this Kaz and this KO, but he also diced himself by not taking an apothecary. Let's be honest. Was that an extra reroll? You got an extra reroll there, Diomed. Andy caught the ball. Oh my god. That's an insane bit of luck, isn't it? That is crazy luck for Diomed there. More subtle luck than, like, you know, making a Kaz. But it's really good, isn't it? Catch it, like, you know, doesn't have to worry about failing like loads of pickups, and he's got a third reroll to smooth it out. So yeah, this looks like a pretty simple drive for Diomed now, probably. But you know, there are goblins, right? So that sounds stupid, but like maybe he can, you know, if he can hold the center and make Diomed go down a sideline, if he gets him to, you know, go on the sideline, he could surf him, couldn't he? It's probably his best chance. Claws the troll and can push out that guy if he wants. Which he does want. Gets a removal. Well, don't say it's over, but this is looking very good now, isn't it, for Diomed? But he did get in trouble versus the Chaos in the first game on his drive. But I mean, this just doesn't look possible for the Chaos. This doesn't look possible for the Orcs to do what the Chaos did, does it? He's already down players, and he's got 3 goblins. So like, this looks pretty rough. Pretty rough for the Orcs. There's not even like an obvious route back in either, is there? Because he's scored early on his drive. Now he's got to get both his KOs back, and he's still gonna have to field a goblin, and then somehow defend versus Diomed with 8 turns instead of 5. So yeah, this is real bad. Kopecz on the verge of being eliminated. Well, pick off with Mighty. Gets a stun. Is he going to leave his wolf to get hit by a goblin? Maybe. He can protect it with the fleshies, can't he? Yeah, this is the obvious blitz. Moves the ball first though. Look at that. Safe moves first. Next level strats. Could have also moved these 4 as well, right? Sorry, these 3 could have all moved first. Because the fleshies are going to come in to protect him. If he'd powed, so that now they don't have to, right now he can come back here and protect himself. But like if he'd powed on the first hit, then the fleshies would have come in to protect him. So the fleshies need to move after, and then maybe some of these are, but like maybe the zombie isn't right. Maybe like the zombie goes there, whatever happens, or there, and like this is always going to go here. I thought. So like maybe he could have at least moved that ghoul there, but still, that's very nitpicky, isn't it? Very, very nitpicky. That flesh is going there anyway, and so the fleshes are going where they would have gone anyway. It is Flute the Cat. Yes, it is. Interesting is definitely the polite way of putting it. Interesting is definitely the politically correct way of putting it. Yes. Yep. On the ball thrower is also interesting. It is, yes. Yes, Flute, yes it is. Look, if the Orcs make Diomed roll any dice, he might fail them. So they're not out of it yet. Oh, there's a Kaz, but it is only on a zombie, but still. Fails regen, but he's got 13, so. Meta isn't solved, yeah. Man, that was such an insane thing to write in the Blood Bowl thing. Honestly, Kopecz hasn't played badly at all this game. I don't remember his first game. As I say, I've done a lot of games. I'm sorry. But the build is weird, isn't it? The build is weird from Kopecz. I'm not a fan of the build. Ooh, also I think this Gobbo should maybe stayed there. Yeah, or here. Yeah, he is okay actually. He is better than one up where he was. Because obviously the fleshy can block him, then he could blitz this, so he wants to stop that. So there or there. Any of these 3 rather than where he put him at first. Now that big 'un will be standing up, won't he? So Not an automatic score at all here for Diomed. This is turn 6, the most critical turn of the drive. Has to be able to get into scoring range next turn. One in 9. Does not 1 in 81. Flip me, guys. Nearly very costly. Like, he would have just basically done nothing, right? He hasn't stood this guy up. Hasn't moved anybody. It would have just been Bosch turnover. And then it would have been, turn 7 would have been really hard. So yeah, this is definitely not over. Don't say it's over. I don't think you can say that after your game versus Justicium. Nasty. Absolutely annihilated his team. It's just perception bias again, isn't it? The classic perception bias. That's nice, isn't it, having the fleshy there? That is a good spot for the fleshy. Driving forward the cage. Yeah, I guess he's going to rush to tag the goblin at the end, right? Is the wraith going? Surely the wraith's going in the front, and then the ghoul in the back. But that still makes the back a little bit susceptible to stuff and things. So maybe the wraith has to go in the back. Who knows? He's got plenty of time to think about it, hasn't he? Like this from Diomed, honestly, using his time bank on turn 6. Wish I'd done that in my game. Clever, uses the guard at the back. This is what I like about Diomed, right? He spends the time and then he puts something, he puts some formation which isn't, just a normal X cage, is it? Like, he did something a bit different. Relying the guard to protect the ball. Things like that. This looks tricky to deal with. Could have done with an extra troll and blitzer and big'em, couldn't he? A lot of bad luck for Kopecz so far. Went for my cup of tea and a wee at the wrong time, didn't I? These last 2 turns have just been like 4 minutes of thinking. Yes, but they did say it was the undead that would get that. Which, they didn't say that Necro will get the rule. But I mean, it seems to make sense that they would, doesn't it? Seeing as they're both ghouls. Because ghouls were living at the time in 1994, when the rules came out for Blood Bowl 3rd edition, ghouls were alive. And then they, in the later editions of the Warhammer, they made ghouls like undead as well. So it does make sense to give them regen now. Yeah. So it does make sense to give them regen. Well, decent. He's played quite well, hasn't he, Kopecz here? He really has. And Diomed has had the luck thus far. Regen 7+. This is not easy turn at all, is it? Good turn there. Good turn of defense. Hard turn of defense. He's playing better than his roster, that's for sure. He's definitely playing better than his roster. This is interesting. Right, I'm just going to be right back. How on that blitzer makes it a 3+ out, doesn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. I think he's probably going to blitz this blitzer and then like walk over. Well, that's not great, is it? This, I mean, he doesn't want to dodge. He definitely doesn't want to do a dodge. I mean, you can just mash in and then hope there's something next turn. But like, this is difficult, right? I guess you could put a player there and then punch there, and then just mash forward. Mashing forward is usually pretty good strat for Necro. And then just hope there's something easy. Yeah, this does look like... And it's funny because he's made removals, hasn't he? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 10 players. But 3 of them are goblins. Puts in the fleshy for the 2D. Doesn't get a pow. Doesn't get a pow here. Where's the ball going? Oh dear, Diomed. What have you done? What have you done, Diomed? What is this? Dodging the Wraith, has to re-roll it. Makes it. Ooh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And you can't really get 2D on the ball, can he? But he can get a 1 on the ball. Pretty easily, right? A 3+ for a 1D on the ball. And then you can still like get stuff in the way as well. Yeah, it didn't seem a great turn. And if Kopecz, like, you know, could have replaced these 3 goblins with these 3 players, I think he'd have made the stop here. He might still make the stop, but I mean, I think it would have been pretty easy if he'd had a real team instead of 3 goblins right now. So Diomed's luck giving him a shot. Wow, I don't like this at all. At all. I think the play was... Oh, he's going to chain him! I love this. I love this. This is brilliant. Well done. Well done, Kopecz. Errata, fantastic. 2 dice on the ball. Has to re-roll. Doesn't get the full pow. Like, I thought, you know, dodge the guard in, and then either dodge or block the blitzer in for the 2D, but for the 1D, sorry. But that was really nice, wasn't it? The blitz into that was really good, and lots of stuff in the way as well. The wolf is going to get 2D'd. And if it goes down, it's not a scoring threat. This guy isn't a scoring threat. So he's only, at the moment, he's only got 1 guy who can score, which is the ghoul. Okay, so the wolf is still a scoring threat. The wolf is a scoring threat. But obviously it's a 4+ to transfer it. Obviously reroll this is turn 8. Really nice from Kopecz. Really nice defensive drive. Well, that did seem a bit of a rubbish turn from Diomed, didn't it? All due respect. It was just like punch everything out and then hit with a throw. I think he had to do it. Otherwise the wolf's just like a scoring threat, isn't it? If he knocks down the wolf here, he's golden. Where does this go? Can it go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. It can't go back. I mean, it had an easy dodge anyway because you just do this hit. You've got to try and power it. This is going to be a 3+ dodge, isn't it, to score? And a double rush. Another 3+ dodge to even make the hit. Can't take the bolt down here, right? He has to chain his wraith up. Oh, I thought you'd have chained the... Oh, yeah, you just blocked. I thought you'd have chained the wraith to here. And then wrestle blitz this. But he's just blitzing with this, obviously. God. But he needed the power here and got it. And he has to dodge and rush. Makes the dodge. Makes the rush. Wow. Messy. I overthought that there. It was easy solve in the end, wasn't it? So there you go. Troll stays out. So honestly, really well played. I would say, you know, Diomed solved it, but I think that was really well played by Kopecz against massive adversity. And now, obviously, it looks like with 8 turns, Diomed should really get this done now. But yeah, Kopecz has been playing really well. Shame he took such a team. I hate this 3 goblins. I just hate it. But at least he's got 11 players on the pitch, I guess, hasn't he? He did go 13 players, and he does have 11 players. Just 3 of them are goblins. High kick. That's nice, isn't it? Gives him a 5+ chance. Not quite anti-blitz here, but it's first Zork, so not as important. Yeah, this wasn't a good setup from Kopecz, was it? He's exposed his blitzer there. That was a bit crap. And he gets powed and clawed. Yeah, that wasn't good. And he funny, because on the first turn he defended all of his guys from claw blitzers and then just sacrificed both of those there. No problems with the pickups. Well, Kopecz has got to get lucky somehow now, hasn't he? Really lucky. Maybe it's like fouling with his goblins, right? Maybe it's just 2 dice of fleshy and then foul it. Oh yeah, save all his rerolls for the 1 turn. That's an option, isn't it? Go all in on the 1 turn. He'd like to win though. He would like to win because he started with a loss, so... A loss and a draw is pretty ropey. Blitz the zombie. A blockless blitz of a zombie. Isn't great, is it? Missed the throw. Can get blitzed. Or obviously one of the LOS. Big uns. Oh well, no knockdowns yet. Zombie block. He's going to Wolf blitz first. So he knows which one to chain. I don't know. This seems not ideal, does it? Oh, so he can protect it with the fleshy. He knows he has to protect with the fleshy now. Or the wraith. The wraith can do it, and the fleshy. Maybe and the fleshy. Well, the wolf is exposed, isn't it? The wolf is exposed at the moment. We just have that fleshy, but down to 27 seconds of time bank. Doesn't protect the wolf. I mean, you have to just mighty. Well, you can't mighty blow blitz. I guess you don't have to blitz the wolf, but like blitzing the wolf then fouling it is pretty good, isn't it? Or he could blitz the fleshy and foul it with mighty blow. Hello, Rolex. Yeah, honestly, Kopecz has played really great. I know it's stunned already, but I still think he could have fouled it. With no assists. Because he just has to get lucky, right? This is tricky. Oh, he's really good. Honestly, Kopecz has played great defense, hasn't he? Really great defense. I can't remember the first game. Maybe he just got diced. He lost to Padawan 1-0. The first game. Literally can't remember it at all. Unfortunately, I've seen too many games. There was 80 in the play-ins, 32 in the first round. So this is like about 100 and like about the 120th game or something that I've seen. So they've all blended together. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. Oh, he's in trouble, isn't he? Diomed's in this tenacious defense from Kopecz. I mean, the good thing about Diomed is his team is way better, right? Like there's 3 goblins to do this. So, I mean, he's having a 1D here with a fail, like with a skull exposing the ball. Like this was really rough offense for Diomed. And he struggled on offense versus the Chaos as well, didn't he, in game 1? So I struggled on offense versus Amazons. Maybe Necro struggled on offense. Is what I'm learning. Tenacious defense. Oh, well, this is bad, isn't it? If he gets the knockdown here, he's got 2 dice on the ball. This was a bit rubbish from Diomed, wasn't it? Wow. Wow. I mean, he's made the power, just instant 2 dice on the ball. Flip me. Flip me. Double rush. I mean, you double rush here, right, to get it with tackle. Yeah. And gets the knockdown with tackle. Wow. And stunned the fleshy as well. He can knock this down, can't he? If he knocks this down, then he can bring somebody through here. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tags the wolf with him. Oh, yeah. Somehow he needed the assist here, didn't he? Oh my God! He just does 1D pow. Unbelievable, chef. Just 1D power. That gets Mr. Throw through. Makes the pickup. Sure hands in the rain, not a problem. Oh my God! What a play! Kopecz has just played this great, hasn't he? This is. You can't even blame Diomed for this. This has just been fantastic defense from Kopecz, I think. With 3 bloody goblins. And now Diomed's going to have to like do a dice roll that he doesn't want to make, right? Like a dodge. Can just fail. Like, you know, like if he does a ghoul dodge or a wraith dodge, it can just fail even with a reroll, right? It's probably the best is to do the wraith dodge here, isn't it? And then you've got guard everywhere and you get to blitz this guy. That seems the best one to do. Yes, I mean that was the thing, wasn't it? Like we saw in the other game. Like, you know, if things are just exerting a tackle zone, I did the 1D instead of the dodge, and skulls. So yeah, there we go. Typical, innit? Right? You make one dodge and you fail. You do 1 3+ and you fail. He did the 3+ and got a power, didn't he? He got the power that he needed to get the pickup, and then he does the 1D, doesn't get the push, and that's it. Oh my God, Diomed is almost certainly out in the group stage. Unbelievable, Jeff. Would not have bet on this in a million years. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, he hasn't even had bad luck for most of it, right? Like he has this blitzer. He KO'd the troll. Like it hasn't been like a comedy mega or anything. It's just been really good play from Kopecz. Do you know what, Quincy? Some people are trolls but have some charm, and you don't. So I've had enough now. There we go. Yeah, right, eyes on roll. Really weird. I guess he had his guards were spread out, right? This fleshy stuck on the blitzer over here, like it was isolated, and then this wraith was isolated over here, so he didn't have his guards together. But really weird. Like, I mean, you know, the 5-turn score is obviously harder than the 8-turn score, and also Diomed's out of time bank now, which is making everything a lot harder, isn't it? Flip me. What's unbelievable is, you know, after winning Super League 3 times in a row, like having that insane consistency in such like a lucky environment, and then he hasn't had it in this lucky environment. Makes the dodge in and gets KO'd. I like that. So often you see people do things that aren't good enough, and he went for the you know, the big boy play. The payoff was worth it. I like that. I like to see more of that. But this is really dodgy for Diomed. push. Yes, Kopecz. I said earlier. I wonder if Kopecz is Kopecz. But no. What happened? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like, Diomed did a weird turn, which almost cost him the score in the first half. You know, good defence. Like, you know, got a bit of luck, good defence in the first half, which then gave him the quick score chance, which he made. Got in a bit of trouble, but made it. And then now it's I just don't know. He got into trouble and lost it. No, there was no blitz or anything. I think it's been great play by Kopecz. Honestly, I feel like it's been great play by Kopecz. Somehow, because I don't know how it's happened. So my explanation is great play by Kopecz. But I genuinely just don't know how it's happened. I mean, Diomed just let him 2-dice the ball, which is a bit weird. Yeah. I'm excited for Artemis to tell me how incredibly terribly Diomed played. But there wasn't like... I mean, there was the state where he got the ball 2D, right? Like, I don't know how he ended up like that, just getting the ball 2D'd. But like, there wasn't anything that made me think, what the hell has he done? But it was a hell, how has this happened? I mean, his score when he just bid a big line, that was a bit weird and rubbish, but he got away with it. But like, I don't the end state of getting his ball instantly 2 dice was obviously terrible, but I don't know how he got to that end state. Do you know what I mean? Down. This is good pressure from Diomed, isn't it? This is good. Last turn, Kopecz should have got this blitzer forward. He could have done. He could have blocked with the bigger and got the blitzer forward. He should have done. Should definitely have done that. This is now tricky, isn't it? He could stand him up and 1D him, or he could just dodge him. But both ways, it's a 3+. Okay, you can dodge him and then just blitz with the blitz with Mr. Throw and score. The thing is, you want to back up if you do the 1+. So I'm not a fan. Oh, is he going to dodge with both goblins? He's going to dodge with both goblins, so he's got dodge on them both. No, he's blitzing with Mr. Throw. This is a bit dodgy if you fail the foul appearance, right? Because you don't get the chance to score at all then. But he's got to bang it in now. He's just got to. He can't risk not scoring. Gets his troll back. And the ghoul stays out for Diomed. Flip me. Flip me. A 2-turn touchdown for Diomed with 1 ghoul and 1 wolf in the rain with 1 reroll. Yeah, No shit, you're happy here as Orcs. You're happy here as anybody. 2-1 up versus Diomed, and he's only got 2 turns. This is fine, right? You don't care if he surfs the goblin at all. The centre's a bit weak, isn't it? With normal chevrons, the centre's a bit stronger, so the centre's a bit weaker. But then you do have a troll in the middle. But this is hard. I mean, this is hard. Like the centre being a bit weak, this is probably the best defense. Honestly, aggressive columns. Oh my god, there's a defensive blitz. It really did, yeah. After he made it 1-1, and like there was the troll was out and the blitzer was out. It just looked like an easy 2-1 win, didn't it? I just don't know how it happened. Honestly, the blitz isn't even that good for the Orcs here, is it? I guess you try and hit a Wraith, because that would be good to knock down. But maybe double rush a Goblin. Because if he catches it, then that's just so much harder for him to do anything, isn't it? I guess move people in from the edges, because obviously you can't go around the edges at all, really, with a... you can a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you do here. Maybe like move these in there and then these across. Something like that. It sure looks like it, Steve. It sure looks like it. He'll still be alive, but it's going to be very, very tenuous. Oops. Sorry, bear with me. Okay, so move the tackle back to safety. Instant 1 in 9. Out of rerolls. No way. Normally, like, something mad would have happened, right? Normally, something mad would have happened in the game, and you would have thought, yeah, he does kind of made it worse, hasn't he? This guy should have gone there. Why was this guy not there? I mean, I guess, yeah, by walking straight forward. And then you rush to base the tackler. going to run out of time here. Oh my god. He's going to run out of time. Oh. Ah! Okay, flip me. Yeah, I don't think that was a very perfect defense from... It was a blitz, wasn't it? I don't think it was a great blitz. Oh my god, he tried to vomit and snaked the armor roll. That could... It can turn over, can't it, vomit? It's like literally a 1 in 36 chance of a turnover, isn't it? Like, it's not a safe move. It's safe. Oh, is he placed prone? Is he if he injures himself? Right. Well, he made the dodge. He made the pow, and that's it. I mean, Diomed has to pass it to the Wraith, doesn't he? Diomed just literally has to pass it to the Wraith. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I mean, this is Diomed almost certainly out. Unbelievable. He could score on tabletop. He could score on tabletop. But, no chance of turnover. Alright, so just a 1 in 36 chance to hurt yourself. But it's not a turnover. Okay, thank you. Dumbo Jim. He just ended the turn. Man. Man, that's crazy, isn't it? That's absolutely crazy. And to have such like to be fair, what's crazy is the consistency he's had like over the previous tournaments, right? Because in like, you know, in a group stage, you can easily just, you know, this can easily happen, right, in Blood Bowl, in the group stage. But the fact that it didn't happen in 4 Super Leagues, and it didn't happen in the Season 2 finals, and it didn't happen in the other World Championship, it's mad. Nerves and timer, wow. It's mad that it just didn't happen in like the other 6 tournaments. You know, to have such unbelievable consistency. That's why it's unbelievable, because this happening isn't that crazy, right? This happening isn't that crazy. What is crazy is that Diomed has had the unbelievably consistent level of success he's had in Super League and these things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like Sol's, right? Like Sol's 94 games unbeaten, right? Like in the end, he lost 2 times in a weekend. And, yeah, I feel like Kopecz played really well. Like, I don't know how the hell you gave 2 dice on the ball. Like, I just don't know. Like, there wasn't one single mistake that was like, oh my god, that was terrible, right? But then the end of the turn, I was like, well, there's just 2 dice on the ball. But I didn't see what the mistake was that led to that. And yeah, Kopecz played really well. Really well. Really good defense, especially with, like, you know, having being the players down that he was down. So yeah, great performance from Kopecz, and the nerves and the time pressure got to Diomed. There you go. Makes mortals of us all. So, you know, Diomed is in with a chance now. He still is in with a chance. But it's a very small chance, right? What he has to hope for is that he now beats Padawan, and Clay Infinity beats Padawan and Kopecz. Wait, does that work? Or is he done for? Wait, is because Kopecz had lost? No, it's done. It's done, isn't it? Because Kopecz had lost. So now somebody has to get points. So no, that's it. Yep, Diomed is out. Unbelievable. Diomed is the first person. Velihoppy was the first person qualified to the KOs, and Diomed is the first person eliminated. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. That's correct, isn't it? I'm not being an idiot here. Let's take a minute to make sure I'm not being an idiot. You need somebody to win all of their games to get through with 1 win and 2 losses. So maybe there's still a chance. If Padawan beats Clay Infinity and Padawan beats Kopecz, then they're both... No, there's still a chance. Yeah, Padawan, he needs Padawan to beat Clay Infinity, and he needs Padawan to beat Kopecz. Right? There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Wait, Padawan already beat Kopecz. So yeah, but Clay Infinity will then beat Kopecz. No, he's done, isn't he? Isn't he done? Is it over? Is it over for Diomed? I feel like it's over. I feel like it's over because... Yeah, Clay Infinity beat Diomed. So Clay Infinity could then beat Padawan, and Diomed beats Padawan. And then Clay Infinity beats Kopecz. Yes. Right. Diomed is not eliminated. He is not. Alright, I was being really stupid, yes. Right, thank you, Mark Loud. Right, thank you. Mark Loud with the brain in chat. You can't see it here on the VOD, but Mark Loud was the guy with the brain. Thank you very much. Yes, Clay Infinity. It's the guy who beat you has to win all 3. Right. There you go. So that's what it is. So we have, if Clay Infinity beats Padawan and beats Kopecz, and then Diomed beats Padawan, then it will be 3-1 or 2, and then it'll come down to touchdown scored. So like if he beats Padawan like 3-0 or something. So yeah, there is a chance. There is the tiniest chance for Diomed to get through this group somehow. But so he's not eliminated, but obviously almost certainly eliminated is Diomed. It's really, really bad for him. He needs all 3 other results to go his way. But he's in with a chance. Right, that's what it was. So you didn't end the turn, you just ran out of time. Right, got it. And there we go. So yeah, I mean, honestly, great play from Kopecz. I thought Kopecz played it really well, and obviously some mistakes from Diomed. So there you go. Congrats to Kopecz, commiserations to Diomed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.